Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hearthstone. That is right, I can actually say the name of the game correctly now. I've been practicing for hours. So, what we're going to do is open a shed load of booster packs. We've bought 40 packs because we're just totally mad. And we're going to go through and open them up. This is the first pack I've opened up because, stupidly, I actually started... Well, I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't recording, and I opened this pack, and then I realised, oh dear, I'm not actually recording, so I best start recording. Anyway, what I'm going to do is sort of explain what the cards are. I won't go into massive detail on each card, because unless we find a fancy card, because, yeah, there's 40 packs, this might take some time. But there's one thing I can kind of point out. So if you look at the cards, can you see how you've got the little gem? So I believe the white gem is common. Okay, if it doesn't have a gem, it's a basic card, and then if it's blue, it's a rare card, I believe, and if it's orange, then it's well, I believe it's epic or legendary or something like that. I've probably butchered that, but just roll with it because it's fine. So this was the first pack we've got, you know, fine, whatever. Let's open another pack. Good lord. Okay, what have we got? Ah, we've got a legendary, so it was legendary, not epic or whatever the hell I was. No, surely there's epic. This is World of Warcraft. It must have a purple gem somewhere. I don't know. But legendary, that's a Nixia. That is absolutely quality. Look at that. It's an 8-8, 8 damage, 8 health. Summons 1/1 whelps until your side of the battlefield is full. Oh, God. That's pretty damn good. But look at the cost of it. 9. Oh, dear. That is a hell of a lot of mana to use. Oh, dear. Oh dear. Ice Barrier, that's pretty good, but I've already got that. Lightwell, I've got that from my priest. I don't have Blessing of Wisdom, actually. So, that's not too bad. Choose a minion whenever it attacks, draw a card. Rampage as well for Warrior. That's pretty damn good. I mean, that gives 3/3 to a damaged minion, which basically gives it 3 health and 3 attack. Pretty good. So, we finally got our first legendary. Amazing. Okay, Stampede and Kodo. That don't look too bad, actually. Destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. So pretty good for taking out tanks, that'll be. I do like the Silver Moon Guardians, but I've got a few of them. Mark of Nature, I don't think I've got that. So we can either choose one, give a minion +4 attack, or 4 health and taunt. Again, that's pretty good, because you can turn like high health units that are not tanks into tanks, which is pretty damn good. Demon Fire, yeah, that's okay. And Ice Lance. I don't have Ice Lance, actually, for my mage. So, nice. Nice! Oh, maybe that's a rare, actually. Maybe I've totally screwed this up, and that is actually a common. Yeah, I think I've screwed this up. So, if it doesn't have a gem, it's basic. If it's got the gem, it's common. If it's blue, it's rare. And if it's, like, yellow, orangey, it's legendary, I think. So, what have we got now? We've got Acolyte of Pain. He's not too bad. In fact, Acolyte of Pain has been a bit of a bastard to me over the games I've been playing. Because, I mean, when you're damaging, they can draw extra cards, and sometimes, you know, they're going to draw pretty good cards, which is bad news for you. Priestess of Elune, she's not too bad either. Power of the Wild, I don't think I've got that. Again, that's pretty good. Shadow Madness for Priest. Gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until the end of a turn. Not that bad. Inner Rage. Deal 1 damage to a minion. It gains +2 attack this turn. So basically, you would cast that on your own minion, I would imagine, to make it do more damage in that turn. Pretty good, actually. And it costs 0, so that's pretty good. By the way, I quite like the way it allows you to open the cards as well, instead of just giving you the cards. It like adds like an extra... I don't know, it makes you sort of connect a bit more with the cards. I guess that's kind of typical Blizzard, though. Okay, so we've got the rare, which is Ancient Watcher. He can't attack, but he's got 4 damage, so if he does get attacked, he will attack back, and 5 health. So he's actually not that bad. So, but he doesn't have Taunt, so what you would do is use some sort of ability on him to give him Taunt, because that would make him pretty damn good, because, I mean, for a tank, he would be doing a hell of a lot of damage, and he only costs 2, so, you know what, I think he's pretty good. Spellbreaker, I don't think I've got a Spellbreaker. Obviously, you can silence a minion, so you can stop their, you know, their abilities and such. Dread Corsair, not too bad. Temple Enforcer, I've got a few of them, I think. mean, they're pretty good though, because a battle cry is when you play the card, it will cast the ability straight away. So you can decide, like, you know, which minion to give 3 health to. Yeah, again, like with a Spellbreaker as a battle cry. So he casts that straight away, and Taunt means that you have to attack that guy before you can attack any other card. So, you know, tanks do play a big part in the game, but a tank is obviously something with Taunt. And as I said earlier, you can give things Taunt as well, which is pretty funky. And Slam, that seems okay. Ooh. So, this one's purple, so that's totally threw me off. That must be epic then, surely. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I mean, this is World of Warcraft, yeah? Right, okay. So that is a weapon for the Hunter. That's pretty good. I mean, your hero is immune while attacking and does 50 damage, but it is 7. You know, the cost of it's 7 to cast, so that's pretty... I don't know about that. The Amani Berserker, I think this is my favourite unit in the game. They're amazing. They're really cheap, and they get enraged when they get damaged, and you can really do some crazy stuff with them. Silvermoon Guardian, yeah. Druid, we've got a Nourish, which is gain 2 mana crystals or draw 3 cards. You can choose one. So that's not too bad, actually. Especially the draw 3 cards. It's a fairly high cost card at 5, but I guess that could turn games. And the Leper Gnome, well... oh yeah, he's got a Death Rattle. So a Death Rattle is something that happens when a minion dies. So when he dies, he'll damage the enemy champion for 2. Presumably because he's infected with the filthy leprosy, no doubt. Oh, also, actually, with the cards, this is in beta at the moment, the game, so you buy the cards. I don't think you keep the cards when the game goes live, but what they do is give you the credit back, so you can essentially rebuy the packs again. And I think they also give you... Well, they gave me a special card, and I forget which one that was, for actually buying cards, like, you know, to help them test the store, as you will. Okay, so I don't think I've got any of these, so this is a pretty good... Yeah, no, I don't have it. Oh, and also, if you do have duplicates of cards, well, I think you can have 2 of each card, then after that it's kind of pointless. You can disenchant them and get the Arcane Dust, and then use that to build cards that you actually want, which is pretty nice as well. So, Soul of the Forest, that's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. A Blood Imp, well, it gives everybody 1 health. He only costs 1, he does 1 damage, and he's only got 1 health himself. So not too bad. Throw him out just to a little bit of a buff, I guess. Defias Ringleader, well, he can actually summon a 2/1 Defias back. That's not too bad, that card, actually. Although it is rogue specific, so maybe that would be a little bit OP if it was in other decks. Hunter Explosive Trap. Now this, I've actually played... Oh, and this is a secret as well. So what a secret is a card that's played, but the enemy or the opponent can't actually see what the card is. It's just like, they've played a card, what could it be? And it puts a little question mark over their, like the hero's head. When you complete an action, as it said, it's hidden until a specific action occurs. It will then sort of, you know, turn up and show its hand. This thing, whenever you attack the hero, who this is cast on, it deals 2 damage to all of your units. And now I've done this, and it has completely turned the game around. It was terrible. I lost like most of my minions because they were fairly damaged at the time, and it was a game that was going on for fairly long as well, and that literally changed the game. And I was ruined. I was a ruined man. And we got Knife Juggler, which after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, which, you know, he only costs 2, and he's not too bad actually. He's a 3/2 card, so he's not totally that bad. I might put him in a few decks. You know, he doesn't seem too bad. I tend to find myself building decks that have got really low cost cards. Woo! Looks like we've got a rare. So, put a copy of a random minion from your opponent's deck into the battlefield. That's pretty funky. I'm not too sure. I mean, put a copy of a random minion from your opponent's deck into the battlefield. What is that doing? Putting it on their side or on your side? I'm not sure. Greater Heal. I've got Greater Heals. In fact, I've got quite a few Greater Heal actually. I don't have a Harvest Golem or Golem. He when he dies, he summons a damaged one, which I guess makes sense. Fen Creeper. Now, that's not too bad. You know, that he costs 5, but, I mean, he's 3/6. He's got quite a lot of health. I mean, if you could buff that guy up, and he's also got Taunt. So, you know, he's a pretty good tank. Wild Pyromancer. Now, this is a card I don't have, and I was really hoping I'd pick this one up, because after you cast a spell, he just deals 1 damage to all minions, which is, like, mental. But it's all minions, so you got to be aware, you know, it's all minions, not just the enemy. But, yeah, he is funky, and you can do some funky things with that chap. Ooh, we've got 2 rares in this pack. So we've got Misdirection, which is when a character attacks your hero, instead he attacks another random character. Not bad. An Ancestral Spirit. Now, you know what? I think at the moment, Shaman is probably my favourite pack. I don't have that Unbound Element, Elemental even, and that's pretty good. So you can choose a minion, and when the minion's destroyed, it comes back to life. That's pretty good, because if you could put that on a tank, oh god. Actually, I don't have Argent Protect for the Paladin either. Pretty good. I think what I'll do is I'll slightly speed up some of this, guys, and we'll just focus on the rares or the legendaries, because and the epics as such. We'll be here all day. We only got 1 rare, Commanding Shout for the Warrior. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. You know what? That's pretty damn good. It only costs 1 as well. So if you can kind of predict that you're going to take a lot of damage, you could throw that out and basically mitigate the damage and make sure that your minions last the round so they can attack. Not bad. Actually, he looks pretty good as well. Thraumar Farseer with his Wind Fury, which means he can attack twice. You can see it says at the tooltip there. You know, he's a 2/3 and costs 3. Not bad. So we've got 2 rares again. We seem to be getting quite a lot of rares, which is pretty good. So we've got the Azure Drake, which +1. He basically gives you +1 spell power is when he's on the field, and his battle cries, he draws a card. Not too bad. Spiteful Smith. I don't think I've got one of them. It's not too bad actually. Conceal. Not bad. Anything that's got a really low cost I seem to like. Light Warden. I'm not sure I've got a Light Warden either. I know I said I was going to go through this fast, but I'm sort of like, whoa. Summoning Portal. That's pretty good. Reducing the cost of minions. We're getting some good cards, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to have a good time building new decks. Oh my god. So I think we've got most of these already. Oh, we don't have Tauren Warrior. I do have a Mirror Entity. It's actually pretty good, that is, because when your opponent plays a minion, you get a copy of it, but it's a secret, so they don't know you've cast it, and it's like, what are you doing there? And then suddenly they throw out like a high value card. I mean, it's good to use that towards the late game, and then suddenly you take it. Or get a copy of it. Pretty nice. Woo. I don't have that. That is funky. When an enemy casts a spell on a minion, summon a 1/3 as a new target. Okay. Alarma Bot. I don't have one of them either. Oh. Not too bad. A decent deck that was. Well, a decent amount of cards. It's not a deck, is it? What the hell am I talking about? A deck's 30 cards. Stylosa, you idiot. Divine Savagery. Don't have that. Not bad. Epic! Oh shit, Pyroblast. Again, this is one of the cards I've really been wanting, because the mage, is it Fireblast, Fireball? I think it's Fireblast, because Fireball's your hero ability. I think that does 6 damage anyway. That does 10 damage. And if you've got spell power modifier cards down, oh my god, you can like kill somebody so fast with a mage. With oh my god, my dreams have come true. Noble Sacrifice. Not bad. So I think this has been the best hand so far, because it's had the amazing Pyroblast. Although Onyxia, she was pretty good. I guess not bad. Another Dread Corsair, another Acolyte of Pain. Ooh, a golden common. Silence a minion. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it costs nothing as well, so that ain't bad. It's also got a nice animated thing. I guess maybe that's specific to Golden Commons. I don't know. Lightwell, not bad. And Mad Bomber. I don't think I've got a Mad Bomber, so everybody loves a Mad Bomber. Rare explosive shot. That's fairly good as well for the hunter. I mean, deal 5 damage to a minion and 2 damage to adjacent minions. That's pretty good. Stormforged axe. I think I've got one of them already. For my shaman, I'm not sure. But the weapon cards can be quite good. I mean, the 3 armor value there means it'll last 3 turns before it breaks, loses its durability, and it'll do 2 damage. But it's also got overload, so it means you're going to lose 1 less mana the next turn. So, lightning bolt. Not bad, but again, it's cheap, but it means the next turn you actually lose 1. So the way to kind of look at these is sort of, it is a 2-cost card, but spread across 2 turns rather than 1. That's pretty good though. Shield breakers there, nice. Pretty much a basic tank, no damage, but you know, a good amount of health for the extremely low mana cost. Good lord. Savannah high main. Not bad actually that. I mean, it does cost 6, so that's like... but you're getting a 6/5 unit, and when he dies, he summons 2/2 hyenas. So, pretty good that is, pretty good. Although it's hunter specific, obviously. Mad Bomber, we've got one of them. Earthen Ring Farseer. I do like these. Basically, when they spawn, they can restore 3 health, which is pretty damn good. I quite like them. 3/3/3s all round. Gotta love them. Lightning Bolt again. Okay. Unbound Elemental. Okay. Another summoning portal. Emperor Cobra. Destroy any minion damaged by this minion. Pretty funky. Oh, I don't have no Dark Iron Dwarfs. Ah! Give a minion +2 attack. Again, he's a pretty good card. I mean, he's a 4/4/4. He's pretty good though, he is. Cone of Cold. I don't think I have that actually. So obviously if you freeze a minion, they sort of lose their turn. Which can be quite game changing as well. It also deals damage. Earth Shock, not bad. Silence and then do 1 damage. Another Stampeding Kodo. I think I quite like that though. Jungle Panther, okay. Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw is pretty good. I mean, he can either give charge. Actually, choose 1, charge. Yeah, sorry. He can give charge or +2 health and taunt. So again, he can make a unit immediately attack, or he can turn them into a tank and give them a bit of health. So he's pretty versatile. We've got a Noble Sacrifice. I don't think we have a Repentance though. When your opponent plays a minion, reduce its health to 0. That's pretty to 1 even. That's pretty good because if they're going to play high health minions, you can like really take advantage of that. You know, just give them no health, and then just, well, give them 1 health, then wipe them out. Nourish, we've got one of them. Stampeding Kodo. Mirror Entity. Sense Demons. Oh, we don't have this. Put 2 random demons from your deck into your hand. Pretty good for a warlock, that is pretty good. Although it costs 3. Not too bad. I mean, I think the mage has got Arcane Intellect, which costs 3 as well and gives you 2 random cards. But at least this is kind of specific, so not too bad. Thought Steal, this is quite funny, but I've got quite a few of these, I think. But basically, you nick cards from the enemy deck, which is quite funny. Oh, Vaporize. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. Not bad. Mirror Entity, we've got one of them. Scavenging Hyena. I don't think we've got one of them. But actually, he's not too bad, this guy. He's 2/2/2. But when a beast dies, he gains +2. So +2 attack and +1 health. So if you can put down a load of low-cost beasts and they get wiped out, he'll actually get pretty strong. Jungle Panther. Cruel Taskmaster, which... yeah, not too bad. Oh yeah, epics baby. Avenging Wrath. Shoot 8 missiles at random enemies for 1 damage each. 6 power. Oh, mana even. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Obviously, like we said before as well, if you've got spell power modifier cards down, you can actually do more damage as well. Depending on how much spell power you've got. Shield Breaker, yeah. Lightspawn, fine. Scavenging Hyena. Frost Elemental, okay. These guys are pretty funky quests and adventurers. So, basically, if you know you're going to throw down a load of cards, you want to throw this guy down first, because then you throw the cards out, and every card you play, he gets 1/1. So okay, he starts at 2/2, which isn't the best for a a 3 mana card. Although if you cast this guy when you've got 10 mana, and then you've got loads of 1 or 0 cost mana cards, and you start throwing them out, you can really beef this guy up. And suddenly there's like a 7/7 or something to deal with. Pretty good. Another Dread Corsair, Cold Blood. I think we've got that. So give a minion 2 attack combo plus 4 attack instead. Ooh. Flare. All minions lose stealth, destroy all enemy secrets. That's pretty good. So if you can remove an enemy secret, I didn't think there were cards that did that, but that's pretty good. Pretty good. Thralmar Farseer, which is the chat with Wind Fury, so you can attack twice. Haha. Unbound Elemental. Iron Beak out. Golden Common. Stealth. Your other minions have +1 health. So not too bad. And the animation must be unique to Golden Commons. Upgrade, huh? If you have a weapon, give it +1/+1. Otherwise, equip a 1/3 weapon. You know what? That's not too bad for the warrior, because the warrior's hero ability, he can give himself 2 armor. So he kind of becomes a bit of a tank. It's almost like he becomes a unit on the field. So you can use him to attack minions, which is, of course, attack you back as you attack them. So if you did have a weapon like a Arcanite Reaper or something, and then you use that, pretty good. Abusive Sergeant. Yeah, he's not too bad. Forked Lightning. Deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions, but it's overload. So while it's cheap at 1, it really costs 3, but it's spread across 2 turns. Fen Creeper, we've got one of them. Legendary. Good lord, a legendary. Alexstrasza. So her battle cry is set a hero's remaining health to 15. That is pretty funky. I'm not sure whether that is the best. Like, that would be very situational, because if you... I mean, you imagine if you was in a situation where you could play her and you had enough attacks to do 15 damage. Oh, she's pretty good. Golden Rare. Young Priestess. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 health. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, she only costs 1. She's pretty... You know what? I think she's going to feature in my deck. She's all classes. Yeah, she's pretty good. Hey, this has been quite a good... Bloody hell. Ethereal Arcanist. Or Arcanist. Arcanist? What? If you control a secret at the end of your turn, gain +2/+2. So if you have a secret active, get +2/+2. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think that was the best pack we've opened so far. Thralmar Farseer. Okay, we like them. Power of the Wild. Yeah. Shadow Step. Return a friendly minion to your hand. Pretty good, like it's a defensive move. Blade Flurry. Destroy your weapon and deal its damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. Because I think the rogue hero ability is to summon a dagger, I think, a weapon. Pretty good. And Circle of Healing, which... that's pretty good, actually, because I mean, it doesn't cost anything, but it gives 4 health to all minions, so... Not too bad. You know what? I think I'm getting confused. I think all minions means all... I'm not too sure whether it means all, everything, or just all of yours. I think it means all of yours. Don't quote me on that, though, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot to take on board when you play Hearthstone. Yeah, we like that. Sense Demons, Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is pretty nice because it's a secret for the mage, and it gives you 8 armor as soon as you attack. So that's basically like giving you 8 extra health. Pretty good. Equality. Change the health of all minions to 1. It must affect all. It must affect all minions on the actually in play from both people. It's got to do. Guess that card would be pointless. Yeah, it's got to do. Explosive Trap. Yeah, we like that. Like we spoke about it before. And that is... you can destroy a minion, but you give the enemy 2 cards. Could be good as a desperate move, I guess. Eviscerate. Not bad. Ooh. Oh, another Onyxia. Well. Okay. Okay. Betrayal. An enemy minion deals its damage to the minion next to it. Oh, not bad. And Tauren Warrior. He's not too bad actually because he does have taunt and he's got enraged. So if he does take damage, you'll gain 3 attacks. So his attack will go up to 5. Not bad. Eye for an eye. Not bad. It's basically well, it's kind of a reflect damage, but you take damage as well. Rampage, yeah, that's pretty good. Crazed Alchemist. Swap the attack and health. You know what? That's pretty good because imagine if you had like a tanky minion and you could swap his health. Say he's got 8 or 9 health. Swap that into attack and then go on the offensive. Not bad. Oh, ice block. And this is an epic. So when your hero takes fatal damage, prevent it and become immune this turn. So that's kind of like, you know, like it is in World of Warcraft, as you'd expect. Unleash the Hounds, good lord. Not a bad card. We seem to be getting quite a lot of nice cards for the mage. Especially with Pyroblast. Ice Lance, I think we picked that up. We've got one of them. Master of Disguise, give a friendly minion stealth. That's when she's played as well, so she's not too bad. Although she's rogue specific. Cold Light Oracle. Yeah. Snipe. I think we had a snipe before, and I think I kind of missed going over it. So again, this is a secret card. When your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. So that can be quite good. If sort of timed correctly. But again, like trying to guess what the enemy... I keep calling the enemy, but trying to guess what the opponent is actually going to use is kind of like half the game, really. You've got to try and be one step ahead. But I don't think did we get a Bloodsail Raider? Preparation. The next spell you cast this turn costs 2 less. Pretty good. And cost... Well, it's 0 cost as well. That's pretty damn good, actually. Kirin Tor Mage. Battle Cry, the next secret you play this turn costs 0. So if you know you want to put up your, I don't know, your ice barrier, you could drop that mage down and then use the ice barrier for free, which is pretty good as well. Again, another good card for the mage there. Battle Rage, draw a card for each damaged minion. Just taking AoE damage, just draw like 5 cards if you've got that many out. And another Quest and Adventurer, good lord. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Only 8 to go. Well, 7 if you don't count this one. Inner Fire, yes. Actually, I don't think we've seen Inner Fire, but I do have an Inner Fire. So basically, this just changes the minion's attack to be equal to its health, which can be pretty good. Again, like if you use this on a tank with a lot of health, pretty good. Actually, no, what did I just say? It changes a minion's attack to be equal to its health. Yeah, I was right. It's this video seems to be destroying my mind, ladies and gentlemen. So Redemption. Did we have that? I think we did, yeah, because it brings a minion back. Master Swordsmith. I think we got one of them as well. Stranglethorn Tiger and Abusive Sergeant. Not a very good pack there. Lightspawn. Ooh. Perdition's Blade. This, I think this is quite good actually. So deal 1 damage, combo deal 2 instead. That's not bad actually. Of course, it's a weapon as well. Blessing of Wisdom, I think we've got that. Eviscerate, we've got one of them. And a Youthful Brewmaster. I don't think we've seen one of these pop up. I think we had the other version. But I do have one of these again. This is basically, when you play this guy, you can, as he's played, his battle cry is to remove a minion back into your hand. So it sort of like saves a minion. And then you can play that minion again and it'll come out at full health if you need to. So he's actually quite a good card. At least in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, we've got Rampage, Ice Lance, yeah. Stormforge Axe. Master of Disguise. Not bad. I mean, this young Dragonhawk, it's only a 1/1/1, so... he does have Wind Fury, so he's going to do 2 damage, and it's not really that good. Like, I think like I kind of prefer to drop down tanks to begin with. Like the Goldshire Footman, I believe he's 1 mana, and... I guess that's just my kind of playstyle. Commanding Shout, I don't think I've got this. Oh no, I think I have, yeah. Yeah, I have. Because I can remember going on about how amazing that would be to protect minions. At least I think I did. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Mana Worm, I don't think we've got this. Pretty good. So basically, whenever I cast a spell, this is going to gain 1 attack. So that is not that bad actually. It's got 3 health as well. It only cost 1. Again, we seem to be getting a lot of mage cards. Like, really good mage cards as well. You know, I think we've got a Defies Ringleader. Head crack. It seems to be mage and rogue cards. We're getting a lot of them. You know, I've not even played as a rogue yet, but I think I'm going to have to try, given all these cards I'm getting. What the hell? So deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Combo. Return this to your hand next turn. So that's pretty good. Stormforged Axe. Acolyte of Pain. Freezing Trap. Okay. Another Farseer. Hey. I am not going to say that. I need... Or Chennai, Soul Priest, whatever. Your card, your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead. What? So suddenly the heal hero ability would become a 2 damage nuke. That's pretty funky, ladies and gentlemen. I like that card. Especially given the priest I've been using with a hell of a lot of heals. That would be like, oh my god. I like that card. Priestess of Illunia, yeah. Oh, epic Twisted Nether. Destroy all minions. Okay. 8. What? Mind you, the Warlock is pretty mad. Ooh, golden rare Stampeded Kodo. Ah! Destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. I think this has just got more health and attack compared to the standard version, maybe? Must have, because I think that's the same ability. Starfall, not too bad. Snipe, yeah. Yeah. Another wild Pyromancer. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the final pack. Will this contain any legendaries? No. Oh dear. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a... I just wanted to go over what it's like to actually... when you purchase card packs and then you start opening them, what it's kind of like and the types of different cards you get. I mean, you can see I've got a hell of a lot of different cards. Okay, this was the 40 pack deal, which is, you know, the most expensive. I think it was £35 in England. I think it's $50 in the US. You don't get to keep these cards when the game comes out of beta, although you will get credit for them, I do believe. So you can spend that when the game comes out. But this has given me so much stuff to think about now. I can literally go away and build decks like a crazy man. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Stylosa. If you like the video, then like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.